It's Fat Boy and Powers Inc. Tonight's the night. It's the revolution. Why is it always some old black and white boy telling us young fellas that we ain't relevant in a world that embellishes like a relative content from these elements? You call them stars, I call them settlements, cause they didn't settle for settlements built on a steady sediment. Ashes from the already crashed and burned dust from past residents. So I can feel it in my bones, I'm feeling in the zone. More when I'm on the way, but the same when I'm feeling home. So I'm comfortable, I know you are too. Me and Powers are on D2. Star Wars Harvest.
Hello everyone, welcome to the podcast SquadKast, or the SquadKast podcast.
What's going on, brothers?
October 5th, 2019. It's a good day.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good day, gentlemen. How's everyone doing?
Good, man.
Good. All right.
Been raining a little bit, you know.
All right, everyone's case staying dry though, huh?
Facts.
I know there's a little water getting into the building here. So.
Yeah, well,
When you said the date, it finally dawned on me, man, we at the end of 2019.
almost.
Yes, sir.
Man. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Shit, Thanksgiving, Christmas coming up.
You know, and it
Whole
should
new
be,
decade.
Whole new
If you're out here
decade.
taking care of
Yeah.
business and doing what you're supposed to do, that's what it's supposed to feel like.
Supposed to
okay?
feel like
Sure,
that,
right?
baby.
You shouldn't be bored. If you're bored, you're supposed to be doing something, huh?
I'm supposed to be grinding, you know.
Here we are doing something. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Well, gentlemen, as we talked about, this is our first official podcast, so hooray. That's for us. That's for us, okay.
Motherfuckers.
This, I hope, personally turns into the world's greatest adventure, the story that never ends, and
Facts.
everyone wants to be a part of. So,
Most definitely.
trend-setting, iconic legends, all those big, great words that make us sound better than things that are listed. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. So, as we talked about in this first podcast here, what we want to do is take an opportunity to introduce ourselves, what we hope to bring to the podcast as a group, and just go from there. Maybe we'll end on an interesting fact or two if Dale ever gets his shit together over there.
What?
No pressure.
What
No
you
pressure,
got on
Dale.
Google, man?
Shout out to my
Anything.
motherfucking brother,
Google?
Dale.
Don't let me
Hey,
put you in a
hey,
box,
hey.
brother. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know what that meant. I'm gonna take it as disrespect. You're throwing all the big words at me right
That's
now.
fine. Let's look up. Give me a fact about disrespect. Okay, what is the ratio of disrespect to respect?
See what we just saying last time?
Average.
I'm on it.
Yep,
Yeah, I'm on it.
I'm on it. All right. Well, in that case, then let's get started here. DJ, we started with you on our test run podcast, so we might as well just go from there. Anyways, it's an easy order. I don't have to remember who's going first and all of that. So,
Most definitely,
how
yo.
about yourself, man?
Brother DJ here, you know. Born and raised Chicago, Illinois. Moved here my freshman year of high school.
All right.
Roosevelt.
All right.
My brother Chef right here.
I can vouch. He was there. He
I was there, played ball and all that, you know, student athlete to the fullest.
I was not an athlete, so I saw you in the gear. I just was never on the field with
I
you,
didn't
so.
really start applying myself till my junior year, but of course by then it was too late.
Right.
So you got to do the junior college route and all that other shit, right? So, I did that.
Nice.
Play ball. When you're playing ball, you go from school to school to school.
What school did you go to?
Went to Ellsworth and Iowa Falls, JUCO, bounced here and there. Graduated from Missouri, Culver Stockton College. It's a private liberal arts religious school ran by the fucking Disciples of Christ. Can you believe that shit?
That sounds like some Illuminati
Do
shit.
you know?
Yeah.
Do you know what the tuition's like there, brother? Like, oh my God! But it was rated in the top 100 schools in America. So my degree.
For what though?
My
Basically, like
degree
overall, or
yeah, overall.
okay, nice. Well,
You know.
all right. I went to DMAX. So.
Yeah, I got my associates
Top
in
1,000 at least.
Hey,
Top 1,000.
Hey, don't matter. Hey, you got the paper.
Right.
Bro. You got
I
the
didn't
paper.
graduate. So,
Oh, you didn't know, but hey.
I got the receipts. I got the receipts.
The attempt was made. That's all we care about, brother. At least you tried.
Absolutely.
Got my associates. Got my bachelor's in computer science.
That's what's up.
No, working for a financial institution.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say the name because we're not looking too good. But we're just gonna leave it there.
Right, got you.
You know.
Well, let me ask you about Chicago then. Growing up, you got any brothers and sisters or?
Yeah,
single child, or?
I got a brother. You know what I'm saying? He actually just got engaged. Shout out to him. Shout out to my little bro Darius and his fiance Diamond.
Congratulations, Darius.
Got two sisters here, Jazzy, Erica. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all.
Erica?
Yeah.
I got a sister named Erica.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dope. Got a few half brothers and sisters too as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Actually, there's a lot, so I'm not even gonna go into names.
I understand.
But
You
shout
gotta
out to
understand.
y'all. You know what I'm
That's
saying,
what's up.
and all
Okay.
that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You know what I'm saying? As far as the sibling route.
Right.
You know, sports, that's my shit.
Right.
Music, that's my shit.
Right.
Battle rap, that's my
I was
shit.
gonna say,
You
yeah.
know
What do
I'm
you besides work? Right. What else you into?
Shit, like I said, battle rap, bro, that's like majority of my time, man. Like trying to write, rehearse, perfect this craft, traveling, all that shit, man. I mean, it's a rush when you on that stage or in that pit, sparring against somebody, bro. It's crazy. I've actually gotten so much notoriety from this shit. Like I never thought a hobby would turn into something like this, bro.
Yep, that's
Seriously.
cool. That's always a little bonus there, isn't it? Right?
Facts.
You having fun and someone else
Oh
some
man,
love off.
yeah, bro.
Right,
And
that's
you
dope.
know,
That's dope.
and it's always interesting to hear how creative somebody can kill you.
Right. You be like, man, I have to applaud that. Like,
You know,
it's a
like,
beautiful
wait
way
a
to
minute,
learn.
that was dope. Okay, yeah.
nice.
I'm gonna watch out for that for you crazy motherfuckers on the street. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. Anything else about yourself? You know what I said there at the beginning. What do you hope to bring to the podcast? You know,
You know, my expertise or key contributions to the podcast and to the people. I'm big on finances. I'm big on spiritual growth. Big on health. I work out 3-4 times a week myself. Jump rope. I go for a run. Treadmill. Go to the gym. I do shit at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be active out here. You know what I'm saying? We all, at certain ages in our life, we got to be aware of what's going on, our diets, shit like that. You know, any little thing out here, you can get fucking cancer. You know, it's crazy, bro. Like, you know, but yeah, that's what I'm, you know, bringing to the table. Conscious advisor, you know what I mean? I'm a free thinker.
All right, that's what's up. All right, well, DJ, welcome to the group, huh? All right, well, Black.
Brother Black.
Okay.
How you doing today, man?
I'm good, bro.
He's on the sauce.
That's what's up.
Am I?
He's on the sauce, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm on the sauce too, though.
Hey.
Sauce City out this piece. Dale, as we like to say, I'm lost in the sauce right now.
Lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce.
You can't get lost in the sauce,
I didn't
man.
drive.
You can't get lost in the sauce, man. Yo, you can't do that, man.
Well, Black, I mean, how about yourself then? Introduce yourself, please.
So it's your boy or the kid, Brother Black.
That's what's up.
Originally from Chicago. Boy, been out here for a minute. Been about 10 years or so.
Okay.
Lived in Louisiana for a couple years. Came back here. So I guess you could call me a Chicago Iowan or Iowan or some
Why
shit.
did you? So you went from Chicago to Iowa, then Louisiana, then back to Iowa.
After I graduated in I didn't graduate in Chicago, Harvey, Illinois.
Suburb.
Yeah, face ass. But yeah, Harvey, Thornton.
Same high school as Eddie Curry. Y'all don't know. He played in the
After I
NBA.
graduated, I had a brother that lived out in Louisiana, so I moved out there for a minute.
Shout out my cousin Mike.
And then, like I said, I moved back out there for
Cousin Marcus.
about 4 years.
What made you come back to Iowa? It was just so enjoyable, peaceful place.
It was a decent spot, and I know for the most part, you know what I'm saying, it was my brother, which is, I have a twin, and my pops lived out here, so that was more.
Oh, you got a twin?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
not
so cool.
identical. Fraternal.
Not identical.
Fraternal. But yeah.
It's half as cool now, but it's still cool.
All right. You want to jump in or?
What year did you graduate then?
2005.
Okay, all right. I'm 2002 myself, so.
You old
Damn,
as
am I the
hell,
oldest
yo.
in
You
here?
old as hell,
This is
bro.
the third day in a row. I can't get anyone older than me in the room.
You're old.
This
It
is
be like that
embarrassing.
sometimes,
This
brother.
is
Hey,
embarrassing.
but sometimes it's not about the age, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the knowledge you gain.
That's fair.
Ooh.
That's fair.
But for the most part, my bad. You know, I got a shorty now. He'll be 6 in November.
That's what's up.
So
Shout
for the
out
most
GB3,
part,
my little cuz.
Just trying to maintain and focus on being a dad for the most part. That's my thing.
That's
I don't have a life outside of him.
All right. I hear that a lot. Okay. So you got how about any brothers and sisters? Well, you said you had the twin.
So I got 5 on my mom's side, and it's about 9 of us on my dad's side.
Okay. All right. So
Papa
it's a
was a
squad.
rolling stone.
You know, I have 2 sisters myself, but I still think that there's another one. There's another
Trust me.
brother sister out there somewhere.
It happens that way.
Yeah, right. And this is way before
The way our parents was popping off,
Ancestry.com
brother,
came along,
trust
and
me.
anyone gave a damn.
There's a lot of
so.
floaters out here, bro.
Okay. Well, same question to you, Black. What you hope to bring to the group?
That outside the box. I'm gonna bring the you bullshitting. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I would just say the unorthodox shit.
Are you
Okay.
calling people out? That's what you're saying?
Calling
You
out the
call
bullshit?
people
Yes, I'll
out the
definitely call bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah, at some point
Okay.
soon, folks, we will be
Definitely.
installing a bullshit button.
Oh yeah, I forgot the
And
bullshit
we won't be
button,
hesitating. We'll be calling out other people's bullshit, our own bullshit,
Facts.
all bullshit. So
The button will be
prepared for
present next episode.
Right.
Trust me.
All right. Let's see.
Now we got brother Chef.
Oh yeah, that is me.
Let's go, man.
Fatboycheffen, Derek. Derek when I'm being professional. Mr. Bailey when I'm in trouble.
Hopefully that never happens, but
No,
you know,
it's often. It's often.
It's often. Oh,
Right.
shit.
What I can say about I think everyone, and we're all '80s babies. You know,
Yeah.
the best generation.
Yeah, the best.
The last ones to really know how to do it.
Hey.
So
Last
you
of the
know,
real.
I am just old enough though to still be included in the millennial era as well. So
Yeah.
I got all this exposure to technology very early on.
Yeah.
So I've been on top of the game ever since then.
Yeah.
So, like you said, it's not about how old you are; it's that experience, man.
It's about
you
the
know?
shit you
I
gain, man.
never lose sight of that. How
Never
old you
lose
get,
sight of that.
You gotta stay current. Gotta
Because
stay up with what's happening.
you know what,
Yeah.
bro? It just feels like people always just put pressure on age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I have to do this by this age, do this by this. I mean, granted, we never know when we're gonna leave,
Right,
but I mean, you can't just be living your life that way.
right. Just chasing down
Yeah.
someone else's idea of what you
Exactly.
should be doing when you're an
Come
age.
on.
Absolutely.
Fuck out of here.
Well, myself, I'm an Iowa native, born and raised,
Talk
right
about
over
it.
in Broadlands Hospital, back when it was an okay hospital.
Hey, they remodeled that bitch.
Actually, it is. It's nice
looks
now.
pretty good,
We just
man.
drove by it over
Hey,
here on the
they
way
gonna
over
put
here.
some
Right.
money
It's
in
short.
there, man.
It's
So
short.
how is it on the inside though?
I don't know.
Yeah, true. I don't take any emergencies over there anymore, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I stopped going over there a long time ago. Once I got insurance, I stopped going around.
Yeah.
I did live in Kansas though, off and on a couple times.
That's dope.
Mostly Dodge City, Kansas. The Dodge City, Kansas, where the OK Corral resides itself. I believe old Wyatt Earp himself is buried in the backyard of this business.
Shout out to
And
Tombstone,
an
by
old
the way.
piece of-
Great movie.
Right, absolutely.
Classic.
Absolutely.
Classic.
Kansas City, Kansas, Wichita, Kansas, those places as well, all over Kansas, mostly because my mom had a sister that lived
Yeah.
there, so it's really easy to go
I feel you.
to Kansas all the time. So,
Yeah.
but I went to Roosevelt too, graduated.
Hey. with my
2002, the best year as far as I'm concerned.
Facts.
We are much stronger and smarter than all the other
brother.
ones.
Everyone else.
What year?
All the other ones.
2002.
Okay.
I swear I heard you say 10. I was about to say you really failed that many times.
All right.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Like, really, bro? As I mentioned before, I went to DMAC myself. I did not get them papers. I didn't really have the drive. Honestly, they should not have sent me to college. But that's all, like you said, man, that's all you hear. You're 18 now. You got to go to college, get an education. You know, never mind the fact that I was almost failing out of high school as it was. Why would,
College
was
is not for everybody.
Absolutely not.
Like,
They
I'm
should've
not
sent
even
my ass to a
pushing
trade
that on
school.
my kids, really, to be honest with you. My son is getting tons of college letters right now from everywhere.
Right.
Like, you would think he's being recruited to play ball, but he's just a student now.
Yeah.
You know?
And clearly, DMAC was more interested in my money than my
Oh,
participation.
clearly,
So.
college is a business
Right. I went
first.
I went 1 year, just got through it, just fine. In the second year, 3 days in, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go party, I think. I'm
Honestly,
moving
if
now.
it wasn't for sports, I don't even know if I would have made it through high school or if I would have made it through college, bro.
right.
To be honest with you,
Gave you a reason to
it
keep
gave
going.
me a reason to
right.
just keep going, bro.
Yeah, so I do
You know?
regret. I do wish I went to a trade school or something like that
You know.
because it's been an uphill battle at $10 an hour jobs. Up until the last few years,
yeah.
I find a little ground where I'm at now. So
Right.
real struggle.
Yeah.
Not having that degree or any real direction of what to do in the first place. So.
But it doesn't matter, bro. Unless you know somebody that actually gets you in that field that you have your degree. I'm not using my degree.
Right.
I have not used computer science. I went to school for MIS, Management Information Systems. I do programming.
Mm-hmm.
I have not used it
At
since
one
I
time,
left.
right.
At one time.
You know how to program, DJ?
For sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Shit,
going to school
you remember
for.
Anthony Ziegler?
Yeah, it's the bro.
Yeah, man,
Shout
he's
out to
got
the
a
guy.
degree in civil engineering, and I
Yeah.
think he's like a higher up for Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that man travels, bro. He's lived a couple different
California,
like ATL,
Kansas, Georgia.
Kansas.
He's in Georgia
been-
now.
Yeah, he's
That's
been
where him
everywhere.
and his wife live.
You know, shout out
Right.
to Zig, man. That's my bro. Man.
Well, I have no kids myself, gentlemen,
Yeah.
so I've been blessed. I've been blessed up until this point. That being said, I am actually eager to be a father. I think that's on the horizon here soon.
Yeah, that's good, man.
I'm engaged, so me and my wife to be, I'm sure someday we'll have a perfect kid.
Once again, congrats on that.
Congrats to the guy.
Give him everything he doesn't deserve. So,
It'd be like that, man.
And then release him on the world when he's 18, and that'll be their problem.
No, it's still gonna be your problem.
Yeah, that's what it is.
There's no escaping that. You think with 18 it's gonna be over? That's for life,
when it's
bro.
your only one, he's fucking spoiled.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see that. I don't think I'd hesitate too. I wouldn't hesitate.
No.
Actually, that's why I don't want a little girl, to be honest with you, because oh man, they're just so adorable, and I don't have the type of power to tell a little girl like, no.
I have a daughter. She's 9.
And what did she ask for, and you give?
She runs shit, bro.
Yeah.
I have no say.
She'll shut down.
She shuts down and just makes me feel like shit.
Oh yeah.
You know, then you cave. BJ, come on, you know, bro.
Yeah, mine's is turning 15 in 2 months.
Oh yeah.
And she.
I'm scared of teenage years.
Oh,
I don't even want to talk about it.
They are expensive. The boys, they chill. She has to go to everything.
But my daughter, she likes to shop at Justice and all that other shit. I mean, you know, oh my God.
She work. Oh, you said she's 9.
9.
Not yet. Is your daughter working?
She has a debit
Not
card
yet.
too.
Okay. Not yet. She's about to
Crazy.
start.
These kids can get debit cards.
Yeah.
What'd you
super
say?
early. My daughter has a debit
card.
She's 9.
She's not. I barely had $1.
My
when
son's
I was
11. He has a debit card.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm teaching him to learn finances early.
I mean, you know what? Right. I guess if you're approaching from that angle, there.
That's how I'm looking. If
Holy
they get so
smokes,
much money
yeah.
deposited on their card when we get paid, and then they learn how to manage it from there.
Mm-hmm.
So when they spend all their cash, they out on their ass. They can't, you know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Yeah.
You got to learn.
I like it.
I have a true story for you about my daughter.
Please,
this
bro.
shows you how messed up some daughters can be.
Okay.
So I had won a lawsuit. All right, got a bunch of money. So I decided I'm gonna take y'all to Mall of America. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give y'all some money, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you an extra $350 on top, just so you can blow it at Mall of America on clothes, whatever, right? So she goes and she blows her money on just stupid stuff. My wife, she don't wear jewelry, she don't do anything like that, but she loves purses.
Right.
So I take her to Michael Kors.
Of course.
There's like a $499 purse in there she's looking at. So my daughter starts grabbing purses. And I'm thinking, oh, she's going to show her mom these purses, right? And 20 minutes go past and she ain't said nothing. She ain't said a single thing. So we go to the register. My wife got one purse. She puts the purses up there. And I'm thinking, okay, so these must be like super cheap purses. Me not thinking we in Michael Kors. These are super cheap purses.
Right.
So
Not
I was
the
like,
outlet.
Yeah, not the outlet.
Not the outlet.
Actual
The actual Michael Kors.
Her purses came up to almost $1,000. And I looked at her like, yo, I will fuck you up in the store. What do you think and put them back?
Oh wow.
I got attitude the next 3 days because I didn't spend $1,000 on purses for her that she would never use.
Right.
Bro.
Absurd.
Yeah. And at the same time, she still wanted to go to American Girl to get a doll. Like, how does that it make sense?
Your decision-making process is a
Yeah.
little skewed.
Yeah, you're just seeing stuff and wanting it and don't even know what
Right.
it is.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, and
my
BJ
God.
can attest to this, as a father who has a daughter, you're never going to win.
Never.
You're never going to
I
win.
say,
Never.
You're never going to win.
Never.
Just accept it. And
Yeah,
if you accept
okay.
it, then,
Right.
you know, life will be much better. Because you don't have hopes or expectations.
Right.
Yeah.
We actually went to school with BJ as well.
Yeah.
For a semester.
Yeah.
6 weeks.
Yeah.
six to seven solid
a
weeks.
semester and 2 weeks.
Yeah, let's go like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was at the Rosa for a little bit. Him, and he's cousins with Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Shout out
that's
to
how
the
I
guys.
met him. Actually, was through Jesse, and we all just talk shit to each other on the bus.
Yeah, I met Jesse through hoops, you know what I'm saying? He was one of the first
Hey,
few
man,
older
that-
heads that
did
embraced
that-
the kid, you know what I'm saying?
Rango get a little.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
don't
back,
know.
we back.
Right, cool.
Yeah, he was one of the first older heads to embrace me, you know what I'm saying? My freshman
okay.
year, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's a upperclassman. He
Right.
seen the little potential I had, and he just started
Like a little
taking me
quiet
under his
giant.
wing and grooming me lightweight, you know
That
what I'm
sounds
saying?
like Jesse.
That's
I used to just
Real
follow
shit.
around Jesse after school because we didn't have nothing better to go back to right away. So we
Yeah.
just would walk around school, and I would just run my fucking mouth for like an hour and a half. And every once in a while, he chime in with like, "Yup,
Yep.
that's
Yup.
cool."
Yup.
Little.
Yeah.
That was it. We barely talked to
Yup,
each
that's
other
it, that's
and
it.
hung out all
And
the
that's,
time.
that's the funny part though, because when I get around Jesse, he talks. He talks.
Oh
he
yeah,
talks.
nowadays,
And then,
yeah.
And then no, even back then, and then.
Oh, I see.
Which everybody has these stories where he doesn't speak. And I'm
Yeah.
like, are we
My
talking about
mom
the same
used to
Jesse?
ask
Like-
me if there was something wrong with Jesse.
The only time he would talk, bro, is when we was playing ball. Like that's
Yeah,
the
I
only
can see
time.
that. I
That's
can
the
see
only. He's talking shit when he's
You're right.
dunking on you and
Yeah.
all that, bro.
Yeah.
That,
Always been just a quiet guy.
quiet
for sure.
assassin out
The
here.
girls
man.
love that shit. Used to drive me crazy. We're like, why you gonna talk to the nigga? He ain't saying nothing to you all night. What? I'm over here spitting my best game.
Because he said the right things,
Which
you
was
know what I'm
nothing.
saying?
Which was nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you deal with women, you let them talk about themselves. He mastered that art early.
Well,
He's like, I'm not gonna say nothing. Go ahead, baby. That's all you. That's all you. Yeah.
and of course, obviously, me hanging out with Jesse. Obviously, you're still in the picture, and some years later, we all formed a rap trio or group that was. What the hell were we calling ourselves?
Gorilla Hustle.
Gorilla Hustle. That's
Gorilla
right.
Hustle.
I can't believe I forgot that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
G Hustle.
I would like to forget a lot of that.
No, I can't, man. Because honestly, I mean, the good and the bad, you know, it's added to the to the pile of experience and knowledge and.
I didn't tell y'all a lot of
fails
that,
and
though.
successes, huh?
I didn't tell y'all a lot of
Oh,
that.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
That's why I would
Absolutely.
like to delete a lot of
I
that.
mean, that's why we're doing this shit. This is how we not only get it out of you, it stays out there. You know.
Yeah.
That reminds me of like the Vlad TV. Watching a lot of his interviews with Cash, just hitting you with stories from 30 years ago. He's like, oh my God, I can't believe that was happening in the background. Everything else that was going on. So
Yeah.
that's where this will be at some point in time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Other than that, what I hope to bring is just so far I am the host until someone kills me and takes my position. So
I'm working on it.
we fight every time right before the podcast. I just keep winning. That's just the odds are just that's all it is, you know. So, but other than that,
No, I don't want to give that impression that he wins the fight.
Yeah, no, I do every time.
No,
every
he
time.
don't. No, he
Every
don't.
time.
Sometimes you just gotta let D go with it. And just look at the camera like, he doesn't.
We voted that, you know what I'm saying, and we felt he was the guy to be the host moderator, you know what I'm saying. So
There you go.
shout out to him.
So I like to do that. I like to hear myself talk and whatnot. So, I think I got something to say, and I like to be funny. And like you said, man, I'm a free thinker. I got such an open mind too. You know,
Yeah.
I'm ready to hear what anyone has to say and argue with you or agree with you or just add to it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
We were talking about how you are on the Snap and you posted about the troubles you're running into trying to pull something like this off. And me and Dale were talking about. I mean, it just seems so natural. That's why I didn't even hesitate.
Because what happened was I was just trying to reach out to people who actually had. I just wanted to be on there, just to be, talk about whatever they might be chiming in on. Talk about what I got going on, just from an interview perspective. Everybody kept bullshitting, and then I just said, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just doing it myself. And then I already knew about said location where we're at. And when I put it out there, the guy was the first person to respond.
I was on it.
The first person to
Testing it.
respond. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do nothing without including my cousin. I gotta get my family going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I would never leave my man back. So that's
That's
how
what I
this shit
said.
come
And
about.
I said, my guy was doing the same thing,
You know,
so I had to call Dale. And then BJ hit me up like a week later. I was like, oh my God.
It was like it was destined. This was destined, right? Yeah. So
So it came full circle. So.
right. And here we are, SquadKast Podcast.
Right.
We in the building. All facts.
Well, we don't have any camera angles on them. What I do, I have a residual secret camera that no one else can see in here.
Is it still on? Because it sounded like
No
it turned
one
off
can
earlier.
see it. No, it's still going,
Okay.
but no one can see it. So we'll show that footage at some point in time. And maybe if we get real good at this, we'll be able to splice it in real cool and shit. So
I mean, this is the first of many. We're going to definitely do one every week, every Saturday. We're going to bring you guys 4 episodes a month, and then if the demand is more, then we'll try to accommodate to the best of our ability. We all have things going on. We all have lives outside of this, and this is something that we wanted to do for us and for the people, just to give y'all a different outlook on things.
absolutely,
Agreed.
Well, that being said, then let's go on to Mr. Powers, the man himself, Dale
Motherfucking Dale.
Powers.
Not Dale Brennan.
Right.
Bang the hell out of them drums, Dale.
So, sir,
Yes, sir.
introduce yourself. Tell us what's going on with you. How you been? A little bit of your backstory. Your
Well,
Your
My
history.
name, yeah, my name is Dale. I'm from California, born and raised, man.
Cali.
Yeah, I've been out here for a minute now. Probably coming up on 10 years too.
Oh,
Nice.
it's dope.
Yeah. So I stayed out here because I like the way it's open. It's a lot slower pace than California, you know.
That's a hell of a transition, bro.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
for me just coming from Chicago
Oh man.
to here. You know what I mean? So Cali, I can only imagine.
Man, I was just telling D.
A lot of letdowns, probably.
Oh. Well, hey, you know what? It was at first because it was a little tough, you know,
Yeah.
because just getting adjusted and things.
Yeah.
You know, I was
Listen,
a lot
yeah.
wilder.
When I met this guy, it was
Yeah.
dead of winter.
Yeah.
And we were working at a call center together, and this guy pulled up
Don't tell me
in
access
a Monte
direct.
Carlo with no fucking heat in it.
Yeah.
No heat. I was like, this dude is gonna be dead in a week.
You ready to die.
He's driving around in a fucking car.
Bro,
in
he's
Iowa.
from Cali. You don't know.
That's what
Yeah.
I said. I
You
said,
know
what the
I'm saying?
fuck? I don't know how you made it, man. I really
Bro,
don't
I had
know
no
how
ball
you
tires, no windshield wipers.
He
my
drove to the
fucking-
mountains like this, didn't
Yep.
he? Oh shit!
He was
Jesus.
done, dog.
I couldn't
was
believe
crazy,
it,
man. This is a
Incredible.
wrap.
That's
It's
determination. That's willpower.
Yeah.
Says
Will-
fuck it. This I
yeah,
gotta do
yeah.
what I gotta do.
Yeah, it's actually my fault because I'm the reason my parents moved out here anyways because I was a fucked up kid.
Ah,
so,
well.
but they picked a great spot, man. I like Iowa as it says.
Trust me, we all didn't move here by choice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
I
Trust
stay.
me, if I wanted to stay in Chicago, I probably shouldn't have did a lot of things I did
Yeah.
to get sent here, but here we are. But yeah,
No, I understand. I had a plan to get back to California.
exactly.
So man, I'm gonna get this right, and I did. Because I moved out here in 2004.
Okay.
1 year I got my shit together and I was good. I went back to California and fell off real tough, and came back out here in 2010 or 11. You know, and I've been here ever since, man. Just trying to grind up the ladder, trying to get more money,
That's dope,
trying
man.
to do better every single day. You know, just be a better person.
That's dope, man.
And that's when me and you connected. Was when I met you in the
DSI, yeah.
Monte Carlo scenario, and Cody was like, "D, this guy raps. this guy raps." I'm like, what? And Cody, you know, this cat was no friend.
you said
There's all kinds
2004?
of-
No, that was
this was
2010.
Right.
Oh,
This is
okay.
the second time when he came back out
Okay.
here. Right. Yeah. And then, you know, me and him started rapping a little bit, but then I lost track of you for like a year and a half.
I know.
I don't
bro.
know what happened. Maybe I got a
Devastating
different
times.
job or something like that. And then I saw Cody again outside of a Dolls, and I thought he was homeless.
Yeah.
He was smoking a cigarette amongst the homeless people. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to say anything to him. I didn't know how to approach this, my old school friend who's homeless now necessarily. But he saw me like, Big D. He was like, what's up, man? He's like, shit, I'm waiting for my bride or whatever. I was like, man, why are you hanging out with the homeless? I guess you humble, I guess. That's what this is. You don't care, you know?
Yeah.
But then he was like, I'm kicking it with powers and shit. And I was
Bro,
like,
I was
oh,
so
hell
happy
no.
when he said that. 'Cause I was like,
right.
he was my boy at this time.
I used to think like,
Contact,
man, what the fuck happened to powers?
Yeah. So
I said,
Cody's
you know
ass told
what?
me you moved to Texas. I was like,
Yeah,
man, what the
that?
fuck?
I was still on the east side the whole time. Same house I
East
bought.
side?
Yeah. But yeah, I've just been chilling here ever since. The reason I asked you about programming is I'm in school right now for a computer science degree.
Oh, okay, bro.
So I'm trying to learn how to program.
Oh,
I've been trying to do some
man.
Python the other day, and I
Okay.
wrote a couple little programs here and there.
Oh, that's
so.
dope, bro. We have to link up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can use some refreshers my damn self. You know, I've been out for a minute, but I try to keep up.
So I would ask you, do you think it would be worth it to go? Because I'm about to rack up some debt
Go where?
to get the computer science degree.
It
You know
all
what I'm saying? That shit
depends.
costs money.
It does. It all depends on if you're able to get into that field, bro.
Because I'll be damn near 40.
And it's not about what you know, it's who you know.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Like, I tried to get into that particular field the minute, like, so I did like a year and a half in collections or whatever, right? And so then I job shadowed that department, MIS, and the institution that I'm working for. And they were just telling me, like, yeah, bro, like, there's not a lot of attrition here, you know, not a lot of people come and go, like, they don't really hire too much and all this other shit. So it kind of like discouraged me almost.
Yeah.
So when you hear that, you know, it's just like, okay. So then obviously start applying and doing other things, and then you just keep moving on to these other things, and you never really go back to what you initially got your shit for. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, if you can get into that industry, that field, it's well worth it. Like the debt that you would incur from obviously student loans and all that, you will be able to pay it off a lot faster than most people. I know people that's still paying off their student loan debt right now. You know,
And
what
I
I mean?
didn't even get the goddamn paper. Still paying that shit up.
So I mean, I will never deter any man from trying to progress. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say go for it, but make sure that you have some kind of relationship or a connection with somebody or something that can get you in that door.
Start building now.
Start building now.
Okay.
So that way when you get that paper, when you're fucking done,
Switch over.
now you can transition in. It's like, it's almost like an internship within an internship almost.
No,
The
shit,
pre-internship.
Yeah.
No, that makes perfect sense.
You
man.
know?
Mm-hmm. So what are you doing right now? What I guess. So you're going to school. How are you going to school? What's that through? Work?
Yeah, work's paying for it. So
Tuition reimbursement.
Right.
Yeah.
And what are you doing right now professionally?
I work for Mid-American.
Right. I mean, what's your?
Oh, I'm a meter and control tech. I work on all the regulators on commercial buildings. I monitor all the gas in a 100-mile radius.
Right.
I put
That's
the
dope.
odor in the gas. I
Right.
gotta. Let's see. There's valves all around the cities. I gotta make sure.
Hey
those
man,
work.
let me ask you a motherfucking question, man. Why does it take motherfucking Mid-American so long to come and do the fucking job, dog? They dug up my fucking front yard. They got like
that's street side.
like
yeah.
cones and shit in my shit,
Yeah.
bro. And this shit's been there for weeks now.
Oh man. And they just
They
come
did that
back and they
shit in
just
front
throw
of
some
my house
solder
one
on that
time.
Bro,
shit.
I'm
They
like,
just-
what the fuck,
You
bro?
need to, you know what you need to do? There was a guy that was complaining and complaining. Every time they came back, they finally gave him some good ass grass because they fucked it up so bad. You know what I'm
Bro.
saying?
Right.
If they don't get it back to where it is, I would recommend highly make sure you
Yeah,
tell them
just
that
true
shit.
complaining and
True
complaining.
story. True story about Mid-American. So the guy comes to my house, and it's him and another dude, and I'm. First of all, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, they
You know
got a
what
hit
I'm
line or something's
saying?
leaking.
They were supposed to come and change my meter out.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
of course, they never tell you when.
They don't know. They never tell you. They just
So
be like, we'll
I'm
be
at the
around.
crib, I just come home from work. I'm not expecting these motherfuckers, and then obviously, if you're home by yourself and then you just hear two people talking in your backyard, you're gonna think something's up, right?
Right.
So I grabbed the peacemaker on my Wyatt Earp shit, right?
Yeah, my people.
And I go out there and I'm looking, and it's like, oh, sorry, sir, we're Mid-American. And I'm like, okay, so they tell them not to meet or shit or whatever, and then they get to work. Now all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, I get a knock on the door talking about, yeah, man, my helper had to go to the hospital, man. Like, he said something was wrong with his neck and he couldn't move and all this other stuff, and
What?
he's on his way to the hospital, man. He's in the ambulance right now, and I can't finish the work without him. And I'm just like, that was the beginning of
Stages.
the,
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, how long ago was this?
This is a month ago.
I'm gonna find out.
This is a month ago.
That is my fun.
My friend.
Get those facts real quick. Because I used to work on the street side where we go around, we have to do that.
Okay.
And as soon as I got the opportunity to bid into the meter control tech, first of all, it's more money.
Facts.
And I'm on the outskirts now. You know.
Okay.
And I
Oh,
get
Hey,
paid.
BJ, what's our time looking like? Oh, thank you. Okay. I didn't even know that was up there.
Yeah,
It's
we're
on
good.
time.
We're good.
Okay.
Shout out to
Okay.
Dale, though. I appreciate that. You make that income
Yeah,
for
no,
the kid, man.
something goes wrong with my lights, I call Dale first. Hey, man, what's going on? What's happening down there?
We're gas,
Just
not
flip
like
the switch, D.
But he can't do nothing if they cut your shit off. You gotta pay your bills, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be trying to hit up Brother Dale because you work at Mid-American
Only
talking
thing-
about look out for the kid.
Yeah. Only thing I know is if you want free gas, you turn your meter around. That'll get you free gas. But you're gonna get caught because they got
Yeah.
that shit on lock.
Exactly.
Man.
All right, well, last part then, Dale. What do you hope to bring to the group overall, you know?
My personality, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know I'm real quiet, but lately, most of the time, I'm a very talkative individual.
Yeah,
I'm very
he's
positive,
super
man.
amped.
Yeah, very positive guy,
Yeah,
man.
I
Ever
try
since
not
I
to.
met Dale, he's
Man.
been a very positive guy.
Always, indeed. And that's why I like you a lot, man, is because I really root for somebody trying to do something
I appreciate it, King.
that's going up, man. That's why this podcast with all you guys, man, I appreciate you letting me
Oh,
tag
man,
along, man.
that's
Salute
what's
to everybody.
Man,
You know.
we glad to have you, bro. I know
Thank
I am, man. For real. Like, I'm glad to have all my brothers up here.
Man, I'm
Definitely.
always for somebody
You
winning.
know, so.
I'm always.
All right, well, in that case, Buster McDouglas himself. BJ.
Okay, I was waiting for some kind of official name that I go by. Buster
Arsonist.
McDouglas.
Motherfucking
Yes.
BJ.
Brian BJ, if you really know me,
Talk to us,
aka
brother.
Arsonist the Gamer's Gamer. That is a whole nother thing right there. Born Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa. I bounce back and forth between, Des Moines and Kansas City a lot. Kansas City, Missouri.
I got some tats there.
Really?
Freaks on Truston Broadway.
Bruh, yeah, we ain't even gotta get into that.
Hey, they did some good work for me though. Shout
Really?
out, on
Okay.
everything. Got a couple.
You had to let me see.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some fuck.
No, this is before.
Okay.
This is before they went
down.
back. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Okay, so we good, we good.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Family. I'm married. I have 3 kids. And then they have all their pets. And I'm sure if you know my wife, you know all about the cats that run around the house.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
To the point where I shut my door.
How many y'all got now?
4.
4 cats, bro.
What other? Just how y'all have cats? Or y'all got other pets too?
Hell no. I'm not allowing it. Not allowing it. Yeah, if we get another pet, I already said this. If we get another pet, I'm getting a dog.
Okay.
I'm going to get a dog.
So you wouldn't let the kids have like a turtle or no
They
shit
have
like
a cat
that?
each. And then the wife has one. There's the 4 right there.
Okay.
And then the thing is, they don't. Okay, so I stay at home. I'm considered handicapped. I'm going blind. My legs are going bad. All this other stuff, right? So I have to stay at home. By the state of Iowa, they said I can never work again.
Okay.
So I sit at home with these cats 24/7, 365. And I want. Let me take that back. I'm not going to say that. But they make me want to hurt them. Like, I've never seen cats that throw themselves against doors to get in stuff. And I mean, they physically throw their bodies against a door to get in to see what you're doing. I can't stand them. So when we buy our house next year, they're going in the basement with the kids.
Okay.
How you gonna try to keep cats in the basement, bro?
Oh, it's going to happen. I'll put them on a leash. I don't give a fuck.
Cats on a leash? You can't get no cat on a leash.
Watch.
I've seen
I've
it, brother.
Hey,
I've seen
downtown.
it, brother.
You'll see it on YouTube.
Man,
when I do
everyone-
it.
I've seen it,
I've
brother.
seen it
Every once in a while I
downtown.
see a video of that shit, but I just be like, man, that person's
Anything's
weird,
possible.
man.
Yeah.
I put my cat outside, like on a harness on a leash, like at my house, but I never tried to walk a cat.
I'm not a
We
pet
tried it.
person. Like I got kids. That's enough for me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
cats.
saying? Like
I'm definitely a cat person.
Yeah, well,
I love
can't do it,
kitties.
bro. Like,
cats are a little bit better than dogs because there's not as much maintenance as it seems like you got to go out and walk a dog.
Oh,
You
for
gotta-
sure. Your cat,
yeah,
dog
so-
gotta go outside. Yeah, that cat box though. That's the Achilles heel of any cat
you know,
ownership.
my kids asked for a
Fucking cat
dog. I
box.
shot that down quick. You know, they wanted. You know, I might get them some fish. You know,
So
that might be the way to
So
go.
they resent you.
Yeah,
Okay.
they resent me. They, you
Something
know,
that's gonna
Dad's
die
telling
today.
fucking
It's
jokes
gonna die
today.
today.
they're gonna harbor that in until I croak. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, get motherfucker,
Right.
never let my dog. God
You got any
damn
pets,
him.
Blake?
My son has a cat, but I don't have none myself. No.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. If your son got the cat, then it's a facto you got the cat, right?
Okay, then yes. we
Okay,
have
all
a
right.
cat.
No, I don't fuck with the cat. My son take care of the cat. I don't talk to the cat. I'm gonna pet the
In
cat.
fact, fuck that cat.
That cat go to hell.
Now, by no means are we advocating pet abuse.
No,
Let's make
not
that
at all.
clear.
Right,
Let's
at
make
all.
that clear. I don't want
I mean,
Peter
I hear
trying
about
to
you
come.
doing something to those cats, man. We got a problem, cuz.
I don't
I
want
got a new
Peter
YouTube
trying to
video.
come shut us down. You know
it's
what I'm
just
saying?
like
I can't be
somebody
having that.
walking down the street. You're like, yo, this dude just said this. I want to bust him in the shit. You're not gonna actually go do it,
Okay.
but yeah.
All right.
Hobbies. I'm a huge gamer. I actually go to like big tournaments. Play in those tournaments. I get invited out to conventions to speak on panels and stuff like that.
That's dope.
Yeah, I also like write scripts and stuff like that. We're gonna start shooting some short films here soon.
Okay.
Music, art, I draw. Man, I'm trying to think of anything else, but that seems like enough right there. But yeah, that's.
I used to draw too, bro. I don't know why I gave it up.
You know what?
It made me,
Y'all should have seen
Yeah.
my stick figures though.
oh man.
Stick
Boy,
figures was on point.
Them lines straight.
I used to
as
win
fuck,
like art
cuz.
contests back in the day. I guess
Yeah.
you know when you move on to sports or what, girls, whatever, you just shit
Yeah.
like that just kind of falls.
Certain
by.
things fall off. Yeah.
I wish I would have
Yeah.
stuck with him. My youngest son, he's the dope artist. Like
Yeah.
he's drawing constantly. Was in fucking Hobby Lobby earlier today buying shit.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, that's like probably one of my favorite stores just because I can go in there and buy art stuff.
That
Okay.
fucking
Yeah.
Michaels, fucking
Yep.
dude.
Yeah.
I've been
My
everywhere.
sister was just telling me to go there for something. I can't. Oh, picture frames. That's right. Not art.
Yeah.
And see, that's the crazy part too, because like once you find what you're into and you go into that store, you're always in there.
So
always in there.
What games are you playing?
Bruh, like first of all, I say I'm a player of everything. I'm a master of none.
Okay.
So I play basically everything. When I go to tournaments, it's fighting game tournaments.
Okay.
So the last one I went to was in Illinois. I'm trying to think of. I can't think of the. It's like Pheasant Run. I can't remember the name of the place. But we went there. There was like over 10,000 people that showed up. The tournament that we were going to enter had over 1,500 entrants.
Nice.
Okay.
So it was like.
And that take hours to get through? Hours.
Right. So it's a 3-day event and it's open 24 hours.
Damn.
So
Dope.
It opens up
Could
Thursday
you
at a certain time.
be queued up to play in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And then it's not just one game. They got like 30 different games going.
Okay.
And like you can win some serious money. Serious money doing.
Brother,
you ever win any?
Not off the big tournaments, no.
Okay.
Not off the big tournaments.
Did you see the one kid that won like $3 million from playing Fortnite?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Let me tell you about that though. Everybody that entered won 100,000 straight off.
Well,
so
yeah,
if you
yeah,
made
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
you already got.
But you got to be the one. You got to be the elites though.
Yep.
The Tifus, the
get the
ninjas, the
100 just for
myths, the
showing up.
Daquans. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the elites in those type
So
tournaments.
yeah, so okay, let's do it like this.
But he won
like
$3 million. He's 16.
He won 16 and won 3
years
million.
old.
And my son is cold at it. And I'm sitting here looking at him like, yo, this, like, I always sit there and preach that you don't have to go to school to do, especially in this day and age, you don't have to go to school to do certain things. You
Right,
see people making it
sure.
off of games and
Yeah.
YouTube and music and stuff like that. Go to school right now while you're in high school and stuff and start building yourself.
Exactly.
Start building yourself. So he's doing that. He does art. And it's when you said that about your son, I also thought about it too. It's crazy the stuff we pass down to our kids. Because my son is cold at art.
Man.
And he can, like, it's like almost like I passed that to him and he was like, I'm starting off where Dad started and I'm advancing even more.
They take it to the next level, bro. Their portfolio. I know my son's portfolio is ridiculous. I was like, when he started winning awards for his drawings, that's when I knew he's got something there.
Yeah.
You know, like seriously, and I was just so proud of him. It was a proud dad moment.
And see, like my son, my middle son Isaiah, you know what I'm talking about. He picked up photography.
Oh,
So
okay.
he goes around, like when we go to these conventions, he's taking pictures of cosplayers.
I want to pick that up myself, bro. I'm trying to figure what's a good camera to start out with.
There's T6 models, the Canon Rebel series. I mean,
I'm not balling out of control, brothers. I work for a certain financial institution.
I'll look it up.
I don't want to say their name, but you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I make a pretty penny, but I ain't, Bill Gates out here.
Well, let me ask you, BJ, you got any brothers and sisters? I know you got a brother, Kirby.
I have Brandon and Kirby.
Brandon,
and then when
sorry, Brandon.
And then when you said that about they pop up, I have a sister. Her name is Tiara.
Okay.
Yeah, that look on your face. Yeah.
You got a sister?
Yeah.
Have I met your sister?
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe. One time we went to a radio station, Gorilla Hustle. We all went to a radio station.
At the school.
Yeah,
at Drake.
She came with us. So you probably didn't.
Oh, okay,
you probably met her.
Okay.
But yeah, we started talking again back in 2006.
Oh, okay.
7. Well, for the first time.
Right, yeah. Okay.
2006, 2007. So
Okay.
12 years.
Yeah. I meant to ask you that too, Powers. You obviously, Powers, you got 27 brothers and sisters, right?
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm the dad getting it on.
half of his family was at my house last night,
Yeah.
actually. So.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, I got a lot of brothers and a lot of sisters, man.
So did they come from Cali from here to here too? So everybody transitioned.
So in 2000, I think it was 2004, December of 2004, my dad and mom moved out here. They got transfers for their jobs, and then everybody came out.
Okay.
But my oldest brother, he went to Tennessee because he's in the Army. He's stationed out there.
Okay.
And then we all came out here.
Oh, I know all about that, brother. I'm a former military brat. My dad, my uncles,
real?
all of that. I've been all. I lived in West Germany for a little bit. I've been on type of bases and shit like that. So it's crazy.
Yeah, both my brothers, my cousins, my uncles, they all went to the military.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, man.
I can't do it myself either.
I'm having a hard time going through an apprenticeship right now. How the fuck am I gonna get yelled at all day long?
The authority figures is yelling at you like I can't do it. My little brother went to military high school, and I was surprised because he's kind of hot headed like me, and he loved it. I mean, he didn't join the forces afterwards or nothing like that, but I can't do it, bro.
Man,
And straighten him out though, give him a little discipline and maybe some direction.
Not at first, but as time go on, you develop into your true manhood.
Right.
He's like I said, he's engaged now. He works for the railroad, makes decent money. He doesn't have any kids, He's traveling. You know, he just took him and his fiance went to Greece. He proposed to her in Greece. You know, he's traveled. You know, and he's been very fortunate and blessed to be able to do that. And
good for him, man.
you know, yeah, for real.
That's dope. That's dope.
All right. Well, I think I said I have 2 sisters or something.
Yeah.
I'm a middle child. I have a younger sister. Big shout out to Professor Coco, Erica. See you out there. She was just in town last night. Again, was at the crib with the Powers family and me. My older sister, Erin, as well. She passed away when we were kids. Those rest in peace to Erin. So, Dale, did you get us some damn facts?
I got us some facts.
Holy shit. Okay, I was about to just flip this fucking table and come over there.
Fun fact about Iowa, since we're in Iowa.
Oh, that's what's up.
Iowa is the only state whose east and west borders are 100% formed by water.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think there are 2
didn't know
rivers.
that.
Yep, the Mississippi and what's the other one? The Missouri?
That's a good question. Let's see.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
It is the
Yeah, I
Missouri and the
think so.
Mississippi.
Okay.
There's
Look
another-
at
Big
Chef
D
over
for the
there.
win. Big D for the win.
Look at
Okay.
Chef, okay.
What else
Iowa
you
is
got?
the only state name that starts with 2 vowels.
Oh, damn.
That's true.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't even think about that.
Okay.
Wow. So you just got 2 facts. See?
I mean, you didn't give me a specific, bro.
No,
You
I
gotta-
actually
you
did
gotta-
say 2 facts. And you
Yeah.
found
There we
2
go.
facts.
Well, you
Hey,
did say specific.
I did
what you asked
He
me.
gave you what you
motherfucker.
want. He gave you what you want.
Come on.
Right, okay. That's what's up.
So how about everybody? Let everybody know where they can follow you at. Give your social media out. Let the people know how they can get a hold of you.
Well, let's start off with, first of all, you can find the SquadKast Podcast Crew.
Yeah.
That's a tongue twister and a half.
Yeah.
On Instagram,
On
at
Twitter.
SquadKast, all one word, all lowercase.
Facebook as well.
SQUADKAST. BJ, what's the Facebook?
it's SquadKast.
Okay, SquadKast as well.
Twitter the same.
Yep.
Okay.
Same.
It is what it is. Simple as
Catch
that.
us on there. We dropping shit every day. For us, YouTube channel, because this is where the content's gonna go. Look for us on YouTube.
Anyone have any questions, concerns, feedback, comment? DM any one of those.
Drop
And,
them in the comments.
absolutely.
We do look. We check for feedback, and we definitely want to see what y'all got so we can improve.
So what you on Instagram?
All right, bro. djdacapo on Instagram. djdacapo on Twitter. Facebook. Just look me up. Same name. Yeah, I'm everywhere, bro. I'm on all social media platforms, you know what I'm saying? Especially being a battle rapper, you got to. 'Cause you got to get your shit out there. You got to connect all the... I just started getting my Twitter game up. I always been on it, but I never assessed it like that. So now I'm on there like that, and it's been crazy, you know what I'm saying? Especially trying to promote the SquadKast and all that, too. So, you know,
Right.
how's your boy?
Black?
Got you. Snapchat, BlackRoster87. Instagram, you can hit us up on SquadKast. That's really it. I ain't got no Facebook.
Okay, I feel you on that. I do not fucks with Facebook. I
Man.
dropped it a few years ago.
I
Mostly
got
'cause
it, but
everybody's
I don't be on it
upset
like
and
that,
I'm-
bro.
You see
Like,
the
everyone
data
else is
centers
not
that they're
exactly
building
like
out there,
Yeah.
fucking out
I
too,
drove,
bro.
yeah, I
That is
drove out
fucking-
there.
The
It's
what?
crazy.
The data centers, bro.
Oh, right, yeah.
That shit is fucking.
They only
nuts,
got
bro.
2 security guards. They got 2 security guards running the whole fucking joint, bro. That's crazy. You got Barney Fife and what was the sheriff name?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Andy.
Andy Griffith.
Andy Griffin. Yeah, that's who running the shit out there.
Oh, you been out there?
I drove out there on just going to make a move, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even notice it was the fucking Facebook place. And then I looked like, whoa, what the fuck is that? And then I started looking, and I'm like, these 2 old motherfuckers just securing the perimeter and shit. I'm like, oh my god. If they just wanted to breach anything, they could just blow by them motherfuckers and it's over, bro.
I actually have a class out there this week, so I need to like get out there and figure out.
Oh, it's
where
pretty
I'm
far,
going.
to be honest. Yeah, for real.
So,
It's far.
yeah.
Well, I too am on Facebook. I mean, excuse me, not Facebook. Snapchat and Instagram.
Yep.
Fatboycheffen, all one word, all lowercase. FATBOYCHEFFEN as in Nancy.
Yeah.
I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Facebook.
I mean, if y'all don't get the spelling or anything like that, we will put our social media and all that in the comments in the section on there for you guys.
Any direct questions or any emails for any one of us can be sent to fatboycheffen@gmail.com.
Facts.
We'll get them sent out amongst the members. So
anything y'all want us to talk about, definitely let us know. Send it to the God, and we'll bring that up.
Got you. We got you. Powers?
I'm on Instagram, and it's trash, but you know it's Powers. It's Powers in Project. You know, look me up.
All right.
All right. DJ?
Mine's, all I tell people to do is hit noobsandpros.com, NOOBS, because you're going to forget Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. Just go to the website, and it links all that stuff to that, and there you go.
Okay. Noobs and Pros.
Noobsandpros.com.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, I got to say that's probably about the end of this podcast here. I think I'm excited to see what's going to happen on the next one.
Yeah.
I don't know that we have an exact idea yet, but that's we'll get together after this. And
Well,
get that
actually,
sent
I do have. Well, we can talk about it after.
Okay, all right, yeah, so-
I wanted to bring somebody in to interview.
Dr.
One of
Jonathan,
my-
Jonathan Bentley,
one of-
professor of African American Studies.
One of my battle rap brothers. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Bring him in, let him talk. You know what I'm saying? We ask him some questions. You know what I'm saying? So you guys get another perspective other than mine's about battle rap music and all that
That's
other
a good
shit. You know what
idea.
I'm saying?
That's a
So-
good idea. And BJ, you said you might be out next week or a week or two or something like that. So.
Hopefully it gets pushed back. If it gets pushed back, I'll be here next week.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, well, thanks everybody for coming on out. Thanks for
most
anybody out
definitely.
there listening, tuning in. Again, reach out to us if you have anything to say. If not, just keep on listening.
Keep on listening. Check y'all later.
The SquadKast Podcast. Peace.
See y'all next week. Stay safe.
I smoke one before I get there. I smoke one